Hi ladies, it is Carla the Bubble Lush. Where did we leave off? Sorry, it's been so long since I have made a video. To say that I've been busy is completely an understatement, so I'm going to try to catch up today. Excuse me if I look a little damp. It is wicked hot here. I think it's very, very high 80s, low 90s, and I have just got home from running a bunch of errands, so I'm really hot. I just turned on the AC in the house though, so hopefully things will cool off by the time I'm done making all these videos. Also, the dogs have been abandoned for like the past 4 hours, so they might be a little obnoxious in these videos. If so, I apologize in advance. Especially if they set your dogs off. And right on cue, they start. Anyway, okay, so week 33. Week 33 was, hey, I can't do this. I just can't do it. Apollo, Caesar. Hey, Caesar, come here. Let's show me your new haircut. Come here. Oh my goodness. I trimmed Caesar yesterday. Apollo, I know, you haven't gotten a haircut. He doesn't look so cute. He needs a bath, but I trimmed him all up. I trimmed him all up, so he is cute. And right on cue, Apollo brings me the ball. Anyway, focus, people. No. That's enough. That's enough. I know. I know. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and then I came home, and then Dad went to work, and then I went and ran errands. You haven't got to play fetch yet. And you're just going to keep on bringing me the ball. I know. Consider it training for when the baby gets here. I apologize. I apologize. I really do. Anyway, okay, so week 33. Jesus. I will get through this video, I promise. Between when I turned 32 weeks and 33 weeks, I slept horribly for me. I am the type of person that really, really just cherishes and loves her sleep and really cannot function without it. So I was surviving on about 6.5 hours of sleep and pulling 15+ hour days. So it was really touch and go there for a little bit. And I started taking naps again, and I was really thinking, if this is how the rest of the third trimester is going to go, I am in for a world of hurt because I feel like I'm in the first trimester again and I'm just exhausted. So, hey. Sneak peek that it's gotten a little bit better and I've been sleeping better. That week, for some reason, I just couldn't sleep. We had our childbirth classes all that weekend, and I think I'm going to make kind of a separate video talking about some of the pros and cons of childbirth class. But we had it that weekend, and it was really a good experience, and overall I'm glad that we did it. So the best moment of the week, by far though, was that I had a really, really good midwife appointment. No! No! I don't want to put you outside, but I will. It's hot outside, and it's air conditioned in the house. Okay? Stop it. Go lay down. Go lay down. No. Go lay down. Okay? Sorry. Okay, so had a really, really good midwife appointment. We had some questions from our childbirth class because class was Saturday and Sunday, and then my midwife appointment was on Monday. So any questions we thought of, you know, Sunday night, or questions that we asked during the class that she told us to ask our physician, we then asked at our Monday appointment. So it was a really, really long appointment. One of the main questions that we had was about the umbilical cord. And, you know, obviously, I guess Chris wants to cut it. I don't care. I don't care. But Chris wants to cut it. And I would like to donate the cord blood. We're not going to bank. We're going to donate. But I had heard this idea of waiting until the cord stopped pulsating to cut it. So I asked her about that, and I asked if what I had assumed was that if you waited for the cord to stop pulsating, you were waiting for all the blood from the cord and placenta to go into the baby, and then you're cutting it. So is there going to be enough left in the cord to donate? Apparently, usually they require like 100 cc's, and she said that it's no problem. They do it all the time. It's very common in for a midwife delivery for them to wait until the cord stops pulsating if that's what the parents want. And the midwife that I was working with, she was like, it's kind of my preference actually. I think that that's the baby's blood, and you know, we need to give it a few minutes to circulate back into the baby so that the baby has its complete blood volume. Hi guys, sorry about that. My battery died. Do you ever buy something for yourself and then your husband commandeers it and uses it all the time more than you do? And then leaves it with a dead battery. So, I just put in the brand new battery. I actually just took it out of the package, so I don't know how much battery life I have. Hopefully a lot. Yeah. It doesn't have a battery reading on the screen, so I don't know. But anyway, hopefully it's long enough for me to finish making this vlog. So what we were talking about, cord blood. So my midwife's take on the subject is that the blood in the cord and the placenta is the baby's blood, and that we should give it a few minutes, however long it needs, to pump all of that blood into the baby so that the baby has its complete blood volume. So she kind of encouraged us to wait until the cord stopped pulsating before we cut it, and kind of assured us that 90% of the time there was still plenty of blood. There's still, you know, the 100 cc's needed to donate. So that's fabulous. It's kind of the best of both worlds, so we're happy about that. Oh, for the first time I did a urine sample and there wasn't even a trace of protein. It was absolutely zero, so that was great. They commended me for that. And my fundal height was 32.5 centimeters, so it was right on. I was 32.5 weeks at the appointment. My blood pressure didn't ring any alarm bells, so that was really good. And she confirmed that Hannah is finally head down. So really, it was like the best appointment ever. Like, didn't get in trouble for protein in my urine, didn't have any problems with my blood pressure, my weight was great. Fundal height was measuring spot on, and I found out that she was head down so I could stop worrying. So, yay. Hannah has learned at this point that my ribs are super fun to kick, super fun, and she has been doing that all the time. In fact, sometimes I think she knows her name because I'll say it and then she'll kick. She just kicked. So cute. So cute. Let's see. So her movements, sorry, I'm reading from my notes. Her movements and stretches are really easy not only to feel but to see nowadays. And sometimes when I'm sitting in meetings, I'm almost positive that if my coworkers were looking, they could seriously see her moving around in there. At this point, there is more baby than amniotic fluid, so like up until this point, I've never been closer to her, you know, like she's right there on the surface. So like I was saying, she was head down at the midwife appointment, and she had her spine along my spine. Her feet were at the top, punching me on the left side. Oh no, excuse me, her spine was along the right side. So it's like she was kind of sitting on her side so she could punch and kick me, but she was just flipped upside down, head down. So, yeah, does that make sense? But it's awesome because when we were in the waiting room, Chris had me guess kind of how she was situated in there, and I was exactly right. So that's good. It means I kind of feel a little more in tune with my body when I guess it correctly. As far as food cravings go, it has been hot, so all I want is ice cream and popsicles. But probably not the popsicles you're thinking of. What I prefer are Trader Joe's brand. They're called Fruit Flows, and the flavor is Caribbean, It's got all this like tropical fruit, and that's it, basically. It's just like frozen tropical fruit popsicles. They're 80 calories a piece. They've got a couple grams of sugar, but kind of nothing else. And it's just fruit. There's no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no preservatives. So as far as a popsicle, it's about as good as you're gonna get. So that's what I prefer. I really like them. In fact, Chris brought home 4 boxes that week. I'm still working through them, so I'm not going crazy. Each box has 4 popsicles. So I also love stone fruit. I'm so glad that I am pregnant during the summer because of all the amazing produce and fruit. And it's all so fresh and delicious, and I am loving stone fruit. The peaches are great, nectarines and cherries. It's awesome. So pelvic pain. She's killing my pelvis this week. Absolutely killing it. Sometimes I'll be sitting at my desk, I think I've told you this before, and I have to pee, and I also need water, and I'm like, it's gonna hurt so much to get up and walk to the bathroom and the water fountain. I can wait 10 more minutes. And it's really bad because you're not supposed to wait when you need to pee, but it just hurts so bad that it'll bring tears to my eyes. So we went to this pregnancy boutique. You know, a lot of times I like buying things online, getting them for the cheapest price, but I figured that a pregnancy support belt should be something that I tried on. And so we wanted to buy it from this boutique that was started in honor of the owner's preterm baby that I think she lost. So it's a family-run business, and we shop at stores that are all around it all the time, so we just really wanted to buy it from there. So we go in, and it's Momeze brand, I think. M-O-M-E-Z. It's a medical grade pregnancy support belt. So if you get a prescription from your doctor, your insurance might cover it. And it's basically, you know, it sits in the curved in part of your back, and it wraps around and it goes underneath your stomach, and it secures with Velcro, right? So you do it kind of nice and snug. And then there's these Velcro tabs on the side, and you grab them and you rip them off, and then you pull them forward and secure them down, so it just kind of tightens everything up around your pelvis. And at first you're just kind of like, this isn't doing anything. You're walking around, you're like, all right, it's a little tighter. And then I took the belt off, and I just felt like I went from like skinny to like huge, because I just like had no control over my pelvis. So it actually supports a lot more than I thought it did. The only annoying thing is that it's really hard to wear when you're sitting down. Very, very uncomfortable. So you're sitting at your cube, and you want to stand up and walk across the office, so you need to put your belt on. So you got to stand up and fit it on, you know, and then you walk to the bathroom. You got to take it off and go to the bathroom, and then you wash your hands and you put it back on, and then you walk to your desk and you have to take it off again and sit down. And that's how you have to do like every time you stand up. So it's really annoying. It would be great if you were like going to the mall, or, you know, gonna spend the day walking around running errands and stuff. But it's, I think my coworkers are gonna get super annoyed at all the ripping Velcro. So I feel kind of self-conscious about that. Definitely walking with the waddle. And yeah, at this point there are 50 days until my due date, and I'm 5 weeks from full term. So it's like crazy. I'm actually 4 weeks, because I always thought I was 38, but it's really 37. So at 33 weeks, there's only 4 weeks until I'm full term. Anyway, that is week 33. Sorry to ramble on a bit, but you know, you guys missed me. I missed you. I'm really sorry that I haven't been able to do vlogs. It's been one thing after another, and company and craziness. So now I'm gonna film week 34, and yeah, you'll see some videos from me. All right, have a great week, guys, and check it out for my next video. All right.